Hey guys, what's up? This is Harry Talks Movies and TV, and Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is officially out in in a lot of countries, and so we've got a critics consensus on Rotten Tomatoes, and it is sitting at 54%. Now that is incredibly disappointing to me, as I was very anticipated for this movie, and I have seen the movie. I'm not going to talk about my thoughts on the movie. I will do that in my review, which will also be up by the time you see this. So yeah, but let's get started by reading some of the reviews. So here's the critics consensus. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania mostly lacks the spark of fun that elevated earlier adventures, but Jonathan Majors Kang is a thrilling villain poised to alter the course of the MCU. So yeah, that's the basic critics consensus on Rotten Tomatoes, and we've got a few other reviews here from some other people who have seen the movie early. And I meant to do this video yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to, so I'm doing it today. I've seen the movie, but yeah, we're going to be looking at some reviews from other people. So here is a review from Perry Nemiroff, and she says, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is a big, messy, mixed bag. The good, the heart, and the humour in the grounded family dynamics, new characters from William Jackson Harper, David Dastmalchian, and Katie M. O'Brien, and some stunning / super creative visuals. And then there's MODOK. So yeah, those are her thoughts. She mostly focused on the good aspects of the movie, but you can tell she did think some of it was mixed. So here is one from Roger Ebert. It's like something a kid threw together for a science fair, hoping that sheer charm would compensate for not having any actual science content. Too bad that for all its amusing jokes, the world on screen mostly looks like a Marvel screensaver. So that is not overwhelmingly positive; it's actually quite negative. And yeah, so we're starting to see a theme here of some good things, but mostly bad, and well, not mostly bad, but mostly mixed. And yeah, so a sort of different reviews. But now from The Verge, we have watching the third Ant-Man film is sort of like being on a Marvel-themed acid trip that's actually pretty fun until it comes to a confusingly abrupt halt. Now that is also one that is quite, it's quite in the middle. It has some good, it has some bad. Most of the time you see Marvel stuff will like lean toward the good in these short little one-sentence reviews. They sort of lean toward what's better. But these seem to be including a lot of the negatives, which is not a good sign. And I have seen the movie, but I'm not going to talk about my specific thoughts, but we're going to talk about what is happening with the MCU. Why these movies, they're not doing good. Sure, Black Panther did good, made a lot of money. It got a good Rotten Tomatoes score, right? But Thor was not that good. It got like a 60 on Rotten Tomatoes. Doctor Strange got like a 70, which is, fine. And Eternals got like a 47. That's the first rotten thing they've gotten. And this is the second, according to Rotten Tomatoes, this is the second worst MCU movie. And whether or not I agree with that, you're going to have to check out my review to see that. But what has happened? I feel like Ant-Man and the Wasp, that got like an 80, right? And this got like a 50. And so it's hard to talk about without talking about my specific reviews, my specific views on the movie. But I'm very confused as to what is happening. Marvel doesn't seem to have the magic that they once did, and you can see that through the reviews. And that's not even from my perspective. It's just from the critics' perspective, and from the money that these movies are making. They're making good money, but none of them have broke $1 billion since Spider-Man: No Way Home, and there's a reason for that. And I think it's a larger problem, and it's I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. I think Kevin Feige is stretching himself too thin with all these movies and shows that he's doing, and people are finally starting to catch up to it. And it's maybe MCU fatigue is starting to settle in, but I don't think it's that. I think it's because the quality of these movies is going down, according to what these critics are saying in their opinions. I'm not saying this is my opinion. You hear about that in my review, but yeah. So I'm disappointed because I was very excited, right? And I want every movie to do good, and I was very excited for this movie. And then when I saw that 53 on Rotten, or 54 on Rotten Tomatoes, I was like, damn, like what is happening? The previous two Ant-Man movies do not have that level score, and yeah, just disappointing. So anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think the MCU is dying? Do you think, maybe the critics are being too harsh? I don't know. Leave me your thoughts down below. Leave me your thoughts on the movie. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.